Hello, everybody. Dr. Paul here. Shattered and in a bloody mess. Hope you're okay. Hello, Noodle Doodles. Hello, Karen. Hello, Leslie. Hello, Mr. Mackey. To you. Hello, Marion and Lorna. Hello, J Power. It's a cool name. Hi. I'm Power. J Power. It's cool. Maybe I'll change my name. Dr. Power. Instead of Paul. Like, Power's not that unusual as a surname, but maybe as a first name, maybe that's slightly more unusual. Power Diamond. Power Diamond, quiz time. Maybe we'll get an American transplant, get some American parts sent over, shipped over from the States, stateside, planted into me, make me more American, better teeth, more aggressive, better marketing skills. Power Diamond. That'd be cool. When's it starting? I'm going to ask the first question supposedly in 2 minutes' time. Chances of that are pretty slim, to be honest, but here we are. We try, we struggle. Colin F. All right. Hello, Dr. C's Palace. Hello, Louisa. Hola. Español. ¿Hablas español? Sí. Poco. Well, thank you. Thank you for introducing the name. Dr. Power is my father. Bloody hell. Holy bananas. I got a funny feeling that Dr. Power is everybody's father. Dumpy Diamonds are here. Yes. Okay. I don't know if they're in their city pad or up in their Fife hideaway. Can never tell with the Dumpy Diamonds. They're international. Well, they're literally taking 2 council areas. Anyway. Okay, everybody. I hope you're well. I am discombobulated. I'm not even going to hide it. I'm in a mess, right? I'm not very ready. The chances of there being mistakes on the quiz tonight are high. High probability of mistakes on the quiz tonight. So look out for those, because that is an opportunity for you. If you don't know how this quiz goes, the quiz is just questions and answers. You mark yourself, right? There's no prizes for top score. But there are prizes, and to get prizes, you have to get on the wheel of names, and then you have to be, when we spin the wheel of names, your name has to come up. To get on the wheel of names, I ask various questions along the way that are answered by shouting out in the chat, like first person to put an answer in the chat. Right, is it just me can't see you, Dr. P? Can other people confirm that they can see me, please? So we know it's not just John. So we know it is just John, hopefully. I think you must be able to hear me, because G Power responded to my thoughts about the name Power. So I think you can. But can everybody see me? I'm guessing it's just Mr. Mackey, because no one else has mentioned it. So, okay, hang on. I'm sure it'll sort itself out. These things tend to sort themselves out. So what I was saying is, like, take your opportunities to get on the wheel of names. One of the ways is answering questions that I ask, which are asking for a quick answer first in the chat. Another way to get your name on is to spot mistakes. If you spot a mistake on the presentation before I do, like a typo or a factual error or something like that, then I'll put your name on the wheel as well. Bill says, all right, now he had an issue and had to log back in. Carolyn says, I can see you. Thanks to the others who've just told me that you can see me. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, it's just you, John. Phil, Emma, Noodles, J Power, Mr. Doyle. Oh, Mr. Doyle says, can see you now. Right, okay. I was a wee bit late coming on. I was about 1 minute past the hour coming on. I should have started by now. It's 7 minutes past. I can hear you. I can. Got it. Right. Okay. Cool. Cheese blind. Oh, did he get the cheese? Excellent. Okay, let's get started. Come on. Stop fanning about. Thanks for coming. By the way, Monday night quiz, 7 o'clock. I'm going to start doing 9 o'clock quizzes. I'm not quite sure. Maybe Tuesdays, maybe Thursdays. If anyone's got any ideas about that, let me know. Answer the questions. Mark yourself after each round. Don't shout out answers in the chat. For most of the quizzes, you're just writing down answers. Mark yourself after each round. So your pen and a bit of paper really helps. Let's go. I don't have the scores from last time. I did do them. Did I? Yes, I did, but I haven't got them here. Right, okay. Oh, God, I haven't done the sponsor pages properly. So you're going to have to... Luckily, the tonight's sponsors are the first ones up here, but you'll see all the other ones because I've not edited it. So Cross Borders Brewery, the greatest brewery in the world, will supply you booze if you're one of our winners tonight. Cross Borders. Look at the happy winners from before. Now, I ignore all this stuff because it's for other days and other nights. Right, here we are. Cross Borders are the people. And with all this lockdown that's going on, especially here in Scotland, we've just been locked down forever, for life. It's worth knowing that if you go to Cross Borders website and you use the discount code DPQuiz, like Dr. Paul, then you get 10% off. And everybody loves the beer. I haven't seen anyone being disappointed. Everyone says that they love that beer. So that I've just put in their address. It's also down below in the description. Go and buy some beer off them. They're great guys, young guys, new business, newish business, been around for 3 or 4 years. They win awards. Johnny used to work in a Monkey. Great guys. Right, okay. Let's get started. So round 1 is the same letter round. Does the quiz still say 2020? I thought I'd fixed that. Oh, God, Emma. Someone pointed this out on Monday, on the 1st. I thought I'd fixed this. I genuinely thought I'd fixed this. I must have not saved it or something. So, Emma, that means you're first on the wheel. You're first one to spot that. So, I told you there'd be mistakes. Look, we haven't even started, and there's a mistake already. So, well done, Emma. I was really pleased with myself as well, because I didn't write it down at the time. I woke up this morning and I was like, man, 2021, yeah. Fix that first, but obviously it's not stuck for some reason. Okay. First round, same letter round. Means that all answers in the first round begin with the same letter of the alphabet. Check these out. Hello, Pajero, by the way. It was David. Well, David. Right, okay. Question number 1. Danger spot. Which Italian city of 3 million people is built around the base of Mount Vesuvius, which is super dangerous? Mega stupid place to build a huge city, but it's just the way it goes. So Mount Vesuvius, round the bottom of that, 3 million people live in. What is the name of that city? Okay, number 2, in the same letter round. All answers start with the same letter. Which 2-letter combination stands for sodium on the periodic table? It's one of these that don't start with the obvious letters. So the sign for sodium doesn't start with an S. What are the 2 letters that stand for sodium on the periodic table of elements? A science question. Number 3, in the same letter round. All the answers start with the same letter. Which British author and TV chef wrote the best-selling book, How to Be a Domestic Goddess? First published in 2000. Kind of strange situation in the feminist movement. It's ended up people bringing out books called How to Be a Domestic Goddess. Strange times. Mind you, that's 2000. It's 20 years ago. Very famous, right? British author and TV chef, How to Be a Domestic Goddess. Who wrote that? Number 4. What was the name of the intelligent elephant who was the subject of a 1950s children's song? Children, and it was also a top 5 hit for a band called the Toy Dolls in the 1980s. Kind of pop punk outfit. So there was an intelligent elephant, and what was its name? It was the subject of a song that was written in the 1950s, and it was an 80s hit for the Dolls, but it was, Like a nursery rhyme type of song. And that's number 4. And the last one in the same letter round, question number 5. What UK TV game show was hosted in various decades by Tom O'Connor, Lionel Blair, and Jules Holland? So they're the same show. These are all different hosts in various decades. A game show, like a quiz show. Tom O'Connor, Lionel Blair, and Jules Holland have all been hosts. Right. Thing to do now is to tell me if you're ready. Tell me if you've got 5 answers, then we'll do the answers in just a moment. If anyone's just come in or missed anything, here they are again very quickly. So 3 million people, Italian city, right at the bottom of Mount Vesuvius, which already took out Pompeii a little while ago, and might destroy this place as well. One of these days, Vesuvius still plenty active, you know. Sodium on the periodic table is an element. What's the 2-letter combination that stands for sodium? Number 3, how to be a domestic goddess. Who is the chef responsible for that work? Who's the elephant out of the children's song that was also a hit for the toy dolls? That's number 4. And Lionel Blair, Tom O'Connor, and Jules Holland all hosted the same show. Slightly different formats, but basically the same idea. In different decades. Right, okay, you're all telling me already, so let's just crack on and try and get the first rounds done fairly quickly. Did you get a letter? Did you get a letter? Did you get a letter? You're all shouting, letter N! Of course it's letter N. For na-na-na-na-na. And noogies. What's your favourite word that starts with N? Let us know. Right, Mount Vesuvius towers above a city of 3 million people, ready to kill them all at a moment's notice. Naples. Naples. See if that happens, that'll make coronavirus look like a gherkin that's slightly past its best. You know, coronavirus taking its toll for sure. But 3 million dead in one go, that'd be something. Which 2-letter combination stands for sodium on the periodic? Nah. As a na. Numpty, actually, yeah. I say actually, yeah, because pardon me, I've got that in the database somewhere. There's a survey for Scotland's favourite word, and that came top. Numpty is Scotland's favourite word, not just begin, but any word. So that's a good choice. How to be a domestic goddess? That's your old pal Nat Lawson. There she is. Blimey. 2 points for Nigella Lawson. Toy Dolls in the 80s had a hit with this kind of song. It's Nellie. Nellie Elephant packed her trunk and said goodbye to the circus. Off she went with a trumpety trump. Trump, Trump, Trump. Why was that not a campaign song? Should have been, huh? Trump, Trump, Trump. A lot of people singing that one. The big rallies. Make America elephant again. And an elephant. Nelly the elephant. Elephant's Republican. Why did they not think of that? Or maybe they did. Maybe I missed it. Anyway, Nova chocolate. Yeah. So the Russians kill people with Nova chocolate. Right. Tom O'Connor, Lionel Blair, and Jules Holland. I saw, yeah, Dalton Caesar's Palace saying that you're completely stumped by this one. You'll kick yourself. It's fairly obvious. Especially thinking about Jules Holland. Less so Lionel Blair, but definitely in the vein. Tom O'Connor, but he's the original. This is his name, that tune. There's a cover of the TV Times from 1987 with Lionel Blair, as usual, surrounded by women. Maggie Moon. I've just seen the other bit on that magazine cover. Pick a song for Des O'Connor's new LP. That was 1987. Wow. So name that. If someone's team is a subscriber, you add 2 points. So 2 points for right answers. So 10 points for the questions. You add 2 if you're a subscriber. You add 1 if you shared the quiz. Please share the quiz. It helps me. And after all, that's what's important. And you add one if it's your birthday. If it is your birthday, then happy birthday to us, so we can celebrate your aging process. There's the most sensible thing anyone said all day. Jules Holland can boil his heat. Oh, man. I can't imagine Jules Holland hosting a game show and having to interact with people. Like, I don't watch his music show, but I see clips of it sometimes on YouTube. And it's when he's interviewing people, it's just, ugh, ugh. He doesn't like humans. Naples, nah. Nigella, Nelly, name. That tune. That's the answers. Never mind the Buzzcocks with Lionel Blair. Hi. Brilliant. Forgot what day it is. Hey. No one knows what day it is anymore. Not just at this time of year, but especially at this time of year. But especially more lockdowns. Lockdowns are not good for knowing what day of the week it is. Got more lockdowns. I've not seen the detail, but caught a headline this afternoon that is further lockdowns for Scotland. Right, here we go. Round two. Looks like the opening round was pretty high scoring. Well, not for Jay Power. 4 out of 10. Disaster, I would say. 13 for Dumphy Diamonds. That's all the way. 11 for Dr. Caesar's Pass. 11 for the Spedge. Looks like maybe the last one was the difficult one. Name that. Phil's here. 13. No bother. Good start. Let's carry on with the picture round. Hello, other Phil. Phil O'Cats. Okay, question number 1 in the picture round is this. Which animal's skeleton is this? It's a wild animal that you can find in Britain. So it's a standard British wild animal. Which is it? Best way to answer this picture question is to get a permanent marker out and just draw furry or fluffy bits around the animal, around the skeleton, and it will give you a pretty good picture of what it is. I'm not responsible for any damage that may be caused to your screens or devices. But that is the best way to do it. Right, number 2, which light, pardon me, English football club's badge is this, with the club's name removed? So in that kind of, in this blue bit across here, top half of the circle, that's where the name usually goes, but edited out. So it just says football club. And it's a team in the English Premier League, top flight team. And they have been for a long, long time. One of the top clubs, I would say, in England. Okay, number 3, the 60s. How did this Russian woman become world famous in 1963? What did she do in 1963 that made her immediately world famous overnight? Yeah, what? What's a haggis? Oh, that thing, yeah. Yeah, yeah. But it's all over the UK, that's not just Scotland. It's not haggis. Anyway, this is not haggis either. This is a famous woman from Russia. But what did she do to become world famous overnight in 93? Okay. Number 4, which African country's flag is this? The best clue here is that it replaced the previous flag in 2011. So this has only been the flag of this country since 2011. Although I think a similar one was the country's flag back in time, kind of been resurrected. But from 2011 onwards, which African country flies this flag? And the last one, number 5, history question. What year is this newspaper from? If you get the answer within 2 years, either way, then you get the points. So, Master of Germany. Decree comes an hour after the death of Hindenburg. So, Hindenburg was the president, I think. And after he died, that was it. All resistance out of the way. Hitler, who was chancellor anyway, become dictator. and become master of Germany. So what year was that newspaper from? Get within 2 years to get the points right. Next thing is just to tell me if you're ready. If you're ready, we can move on. A very quick recap for everybody for this round. So British wild animal, what's the skeleton? Name the English club, top flight, top club. What did this Russian woman do one day in 1963? Immediately made her world famous. African country has been flying this flag since 2011. And what year was that headline? Tell me if you're ready. Here they come. Jonathan, Karen, J-Par already. We'll get on to the answers fairly quickly here. I didn't ask you a bonus question for the first round, did I? Let's have a look. Yeah, I've thought of one. Let's just get the answers up first. Bill says, I slipped on snow ice at work yesterday and fractured my wrist and goosed my shoulder, so I'm off work for a bit. Bill, sorry, I thought I was setting up for one of your jokes, but that's not a joke. Holy shit. We'll get well soon. Fuck. Sorry, I should be swearing. 7 o'clock, isn't it? Well, feel it. And goosed. The doctor comes back from the x-ray. Sorry, Mr. Bill. It's a fracture of the wrist and a goose off the shoulder. Get well soon, Bill. Right, let's get on with it. Pitch around. 2 points for a right answer once again. Here we go. Right, did you get that? This is a difficult one. I think it's difficult anyway. If you drew fur all over that, you'd get a rabbit. As long as you remember to do the ears. That's the difficult bit. It's a rabbit. If you said hair, I would give my, if I said hair and the answer is rabbit, I would give myself 2 points for that. Put it that way. Because a hair's just a big, literally. Number 2, top flight English football club's badges. This is the badge of Chelsea Football Club. There it is, without the edit. Chelsea Football Club. Latest J-Par. Yeah, I think so. It's just a pub quiz, It's nothing heavy. It's not like an exam. I think 2 points for hair's fine. How did this Russian woman become world famous in 1963? Well, first woman in space is Valentina Tereshkova of the Soviet Union. And she was the first woman to go into orbit in space. The flag. I see Robert Jones saying it was a complete guess at the flag. I wonder what you guessed, Robert. I wonder if you got it right. It is the flag of Libya. It's the current flag of Libya. The old flag of Libya was a Quizmaster's favourite. It was the only national flag in the world that was one colour. It was green, like a green screen. It was basically a green screen. But Gaddafi got bongoed. He got well jihaded. And New Libya now flies this flag. And I don't really know how things are going down there. I don't know if it's okay or a bit of a mess. No idea. And then what year is this newspaper? Hindenburg dies. Hitler, who's already Chancellor, becomes dictator of Germany. The rest is history. It was 1934. So if you said between 32 and 36, then you got the points. Here are the answers for the whole of the first round. Mr. Doyle is asking, what is the first round bonus question? Well, I just thought I'd get this one out the way first. I've got to remember what I was going to ask. Oh yeah, we had a question about name any other quiz or game show that's ever been hosted by Tom O'Connor. Right, Tom O'Connor used to be on TV quite a lot when I was a kid. I can think of at least one, but I'm just going to go and look him up on Wikipedia. Anybody, first person in the chat who can name another TV quiz hosted by Tom O'Connor will get on the wheel. Yeah, aye. There's two in particular that I can remember. Gambit, yeah, that's right. Very good. Now I remember the title, but I don't really remember the show. I might have to go and watch that on YouTube later on tonight. But it's definitely correct. So Mr. Mackey is on the wheel with that. Other one I was thinking was Crosswits. Aye. Mr. Doyle's getting towards it with crossword, but crosswits, as in wits. Catchphrase. Did he do catchphrase? I know that good catchphrase for years, the Irish guy. Say what you see. It's good, but it's not right. What was his name? God, I can't remember the name. Aye, Crosswits. That's the one. Tell you what, Spedge, I'll put you on the wheel because you were the first to get Crosswits. So Jock got it for Gambit, but Crosswits was the one I was really thinking of. So I'll get you on the wheel for that. Right, okay. So you get a couple of you on the wheel. That's good. I like to get lots of names on the wheel. Okay. Roy Walker, of course. I forgot. Right, sound round. It's voices tonight. Voices speaking loud. Voices in my mind. Okay. Here we go. Look at that list of glory. So Gambit was a card show like Blackjack. White prizes. White prizes. All right. Typo. Of course, you all remember Roy Walker. I don't know what obviously I know Roy Walker. It just slipped out of my mind there for a second. Hey, that's good. Post posters. You're puffing coasters today, Jonathan. Is Felix. Nice. Thank you very much to Jenny for putting those up. Go and have a look at Jenny's shop. Right, it's really good. Loads of great design. The puffins were very beautiful. Look like nicely done as well, but lots of other good stuff on there as well. Good art. Right, anyway, sound round. So I'm going to play your voices and you just got to say who they are. Okay, and all the answers are on that. I'm just mucking about here. Right, I need that there. Okay, here we go. Right, here comes voice number one. Who's this?
Ears have furry ears and pee through leather breeches. They wipe their ass on broken glass, those hardy sons of bitches.
He thinks
so. A poem about how hard mountaineers are. Who could be reading that poem? Number two is a comedian talking about Scooby-Doo and Scooby-Doo's mental status.
He thinks he's a human Scooby-Doo, not a dog. Although weirdly, he's always sexually aroused by female dogs. Female dog comes in, his heart's going like that. So he thinks he's a human, Scooby-Doo, but with very low self-esteem.
I've got to say, I've listened to that about 5 times. It still makes me laugh every time. Number three is somebody talking about, well, she's on a chat show and someone says to her, well, do you date younger men? Yeah, this is the reaction.
Okay, first of all, stop.
Okay.
I don't date younger men. It's not like you have to be younger. It's not about that. meet people, and then if I go out with them, I go out with them, and if I like them, I like them, and if I don't, I don't. It's just it's about the person. You know what I mean? It's about who they are. It's
I think.
Okay, all right. Testing them too much there. Number 4 is a chess player who has been asked the question, what's worth more, a bishop or a knight?
I think Bobby Fischer was the first one who indicated that bishop should be valued higher, 3.25 versus 3 points for knight. I was more reserved. Actually, I put 3.15 for a bishop. But now, looking at some of the computer games, I would say that maybe Fischer's valuation was correct.
Bobby Fischer was right. That's the word there. Who's the chess player? And the last one is a talk show host from America talking about how she found out that she'd won the Emmy for Best Daytime Talk Show.
I'm sitting there playing with Legos with my kid, and my executive producer, Alex, calls me and is like, "You are the best host." And I was like, "Thank you." And I was having kind of a hard week, and I literally started crying because I was like, this is just the nicest thing to call someone out of nowhere and just be kind. And she was like, no, you won the Emmy for outstanding. And what?
How utterly facile. Right, okay. That's the voices. I'm going to play them one more time. Here they come. So the first one is, and you know what to do. You just pick the right answers off the list over there. So the first one is a poem about mountaineers.
Mountaineers have furry ears and pee through their breeches. They wipe their ass on broken glass, those hardy sons of bitches.
Very nice. Second one is a comedian talking about the mental status of Scooby-Doo.
He thinks he's a human, Scooby-Doo, not a dog. Although weirdly, he's always sexually aroused by female dogs. Female dog comes in, his heart's going like that. So he thinks he's a human, Scooby-Doo, but with very low self-esteem.
Beautiful, right? Number 3 is someone reacting to the challenge that they date younger men.
Okay, first of all, stop. Okay. I don't date younger men. It's not like you have to be younger. It's not about that. I just meet people, and then if I go out with them, I go out with them, and if I like them, I like them, and if I don't, I don't. It's just it's a person. You know what I mean? It's about who they are. It has nothing to do with age.
Okay, number 4 is whether a bishop's worth more than a knight.
I think Bobby Fischer was the first one who indicated that bishop should be valued higher, 3.25 versus 3 points for knight. I was more reserved. Actually, I put 3.15 for a bishop. But now, looking at some of the computer games, I would say that maybe Fischer's valuation was correct.
And the last one is a talk show host from the United States of America.
I'm sitting there playing with Legos with my kids, and my executive producer, Alex, calls me and is like, "You are the best host." And I was like, "Thank you." And I was having kind of a hard week, and I literally almost started crying because I was like, this is just the nicest thing to call someone out of nowhere and just be kind. And she was like, no, you won the Emmy for outstanding. And I was like,
what? And so on. So tell us when you're ready. Several if you have already. It's nice to see David there. I got my lovely cake yesterday, delivered and made by Louisa. We thank Louisa again for putting that up for prizes. That was Christmas. Yeah. Highly recommended. Looked stunning. Was absolutely delicious. Sent you pics on Facebook, Dotable. As I understand it, I don't think Louisa's in that for business reasons. I think she just likes to bake, and she just wanted to help out. It's the nicest thing ever. And we take our hats off to Louisa as well. She was the first quizzer that I'm aware of anyway who got a COVID injection. A vaccine rather, not an injection of the actual stuff. So congratulations. And thanks for doing that. Thanks very much. And I saw this one as well. My flatmate served Roy Walker when he worked in the pub. Roy couldn't decide what point he wanted, and my flatmate couldn't resist the opportunity for the catchphrase. It's good, but it's not there. Say what you see, I would imagine. Right. So I hope well, you are enjoying that. You say you're enjoying it. Thanks for I haven't seen pictures yet. I'll have a look later on. I've been a bit rushed today. But thanks and it was Graham who delivered it, so thanks to Graham. Thank you very much. Right, I think everyone's ready, so I'm going to tell you the answers to these voices right now. You ready? Here we go. So first up, Mountaineers wiping their arses with broken glasses can only be Brian Blessed. 2 points for Brian Blessed, of course. Number 2, highly watchable sketch about Scooby-Doo from Stuart Lee. Got that off of YouTube. You can find the whole thing. The whole thing's very entertaining. I don't think I actually liked Stuart Lee until I sat and watched one of his routines, and then I thought it's actually quite good. Number 3 is dating younger men. That's Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez on a chat show talking about her date, and people spend time watching this stuff, and people even go to the studio to hear her talking about her relationships. It's crazy. 4 is Gary Kasparov on the subtle difference in value between bishops and knights. Big news for me. I thought they were still the same. I didn't realize there was this shift. And of course, Bobby Fischer, he was ahead of the game as usual. And the last one is Kelly Clarkson, American Idol winner, had a pop career as well. She is now a daytime television host in America and seemingly quite good at it as well. Well, that's a good question. Yeah, if you get the injection, do you have to self-isolate? I don't know. Louisa could maybe tell us. Do you? Okay. How'd you get on there? Karen got 10. Got them all right. Nice work. Jennifer Lopez was talking on Ellen DeGeneres' show. DeGeneres in the background, but you knew who it was supposed to be, you know. Lots of 10s. Jipa! Power Diamond. USA. 10 out of 10. Thought Ellen for number 5. Nah, bad luck. 8 for the UK Alliance. 8 for Magnus Carlsen. Thought it was too obvious. Thought Kasparov was too obvious. Well, I mean, he's probably still more famous, although Magnus Carlsen is the current world chess champion. All right, there's a bonus question for you. What country is Magnus Carlsen from? Current world chess champion. There's the answer to Mr. Doyle's question. No self-isolation necessary after you get the vaccination. A couple of you went for Magnus Carlsen for the chess answer, but what nationality is he? First person to answer that will get on the wheel. No, not Iceland. Not a million miles away, but not Iceland. Yeah, Norway, that's right. He is a Norwegian, a Ouija, if you like. It's Maz. Maz Elizabeth is first on the wheel. Well, no, first with that answer. Actually, fourth on the wheel, but first with that answer. Well done, Maz. Very good. He's a Norwegian. Might be coming to the end of his time, actually. There's a few challengers on the way. Ah, Sweden, so close. Right. Let's move on. Oh, it's time for an anagram. Here's the anagram. You've got 60 seconds to solve it. Don't shout this one out. Don't shout out the answer in the chat. Just try and answer it yourself. Write down. So if you do manage to solve it and you want to tell us, that's great. Put it in the chat, say, done it, or got it, or something like that. But don't give away the answer. Everyone gets 60 seconds to solve this. All right, already? Here we go. So it's a person, and the anagram is my linear moron. And Louise has told us that although you don't have to self-isolate after getting the vaccination jab, you can go around smooching. Not smoochy. Not smoochy. Right, so Meyer Moron, unscramble this and give us the name of a famous person. We're down to 30 seconds. No one's saying so far that they've got it. See how it cuts. A very, very famous person, but a person who is not alive. A couple of minor clues for you coming up in the last 10 seconds or so. A person who passed away, well, nearly 70 years ago, actually. 60 years ago. Is that right? Aye, 50-something years ago. Right, time's up. She was one of the most famous people in the world at the time. For 3 points, if you got it, it's Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe, actor, actress. Depending on which nomenclature, terminology, verbiage as you prefer. Got it, I think. Got it, I think. I think I got it. Did you get it? Did you got it? If you did got it, you got 3 points. Okay? Add 3 points onto your score. You know, at the end of the quiz, I'll ask you to upload your scores. I will do a score table later on. Marion, what prize is it you're going to give me again? It's a DVD, isn't it? I can't remember. You need to remind me what a prize. Right, Hangman. Time for a Hangman. This is a shouty out one. This is to get your name on the wheel, right? So, solve the Hangman. The thing to do is to shout out letters. Anybody can shout out individual letters one at a time. I shall use those as order of picking out the letters. But the first person to... I think I've heard that one, the 6 Toes of Marilyn Monroe. I think it's garbage, right? Chalet Girl DVD, right? Thanks, Marion. Right, so here's the anagram. Not anagram, Hangman. Right, give me the letters. Felix has given us a G. Okay, let's see. Can we see a G? Yes, there's a G right there. Then Karen's given us T. Bill's given us W, and then loads are coming at once, and it's all jumped up. WTE. Let's write these down first. QHGA. Okay. Let's get these up here. No one's got any guesses yet. So GT was this one. Is there a T? There's a curse. Is there a W? Place you're looking for. I don't think I said that. It's a geographical one. Oh, ha, ha. Oh, look at that. After 2 letters, Karen, our super champ, our mega champion, by the way, gets a brilliant solve there. It is the Great Barrier Reef. Absolutely perfect. It would help if I actually picked some of the letters that are on there. The Great Barrier Reef. Okay. R would have given it away big time. But that was not required by Ms. Duff, who got it absolutely banging. Just ahead of Maz. Maz nearly got a second name on the wheel, and Carolyn was just behind as well. Bad luck, Caroline. And Gary as well. Gary, I think, Gary, send me a message, right? Because it's about getting your meteorite. I think you won the meteorite on Christmas Day, is that right? So about getting your meteorite to you. It's still on, but we just need to work something out. So can you send us a message on Facebook? Anyway, Karen, right, I've put you on the wheel. That's good. The great very good. Hangman, too quick. Where am I? Gets longer. Aye, well, maybe I'll start doing where am I in the middle. That's the reason why I put it in the middle of the quiz, the Hangman, because it is quick. Right. Well, look at that. There's Dr. Caesar's Palace explaining why that was so easy. Always guessed from just the word divisions and a couple of letters. I'm not sure what you're saying. Are you saying it's too easy or too difficult, or what are you trying to say? No, I'm sure he does want it. It's just arrangements to get it from the shop to him, you know. Right, Hexo. This is back to being a normal round. You're looking for 5 answers. Right, here's an example of how Hexo works. I give you a clue, say lead singer and queen, 2 letters. Immediately you know that's Freddie Mercury, so you find FM. Yeah. UK state broadcaster, 3 letters. That must be the BBC. There it is. Right? So that's how Hexo works. You try to find the letters. True, Joe. No, just too late, Graham. Right. Whoa. Sugar. Hang on a second. What's going on there? Right, hang on. I've got to fix it. I knew there'd be a big mistake somewhere. So you talk amongst yourselves. And I've just got to fix a tiny wee thing here, which would giving away all the answers to the Hexo, because there's some animations on the first one that I forgot to take out. And that gives everything away. So give me a couple of seconds while I fix this. So get all of those and get rid of them. And this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and then it should be it. Test it before I get back on you. It's good. Right, okay. Here we go. Got a live PowerPoint editing there, folks. So why does it look like that? All of a sudden, there we go. That's nicer. Okay. What's this? Dr. P never looks at the guest while filling in letters when folks have got it. Marion, no, that's wrong. Okay. I'll explain it later. Let's play this round. Then I'll explain why you're wrong. So the first Hexo clue is a 1986 action drama film starring Tom Cruise and Kelly McGillis. So which 1986 action film is that? Look for the 2 letters. I'll remind you as well, I'm sure you all know the answer to that one, but on Hexo, you don't actually have to know the answer. You just got to get the letters. As long as the letters, you get the points. Okay. Right. Number 2 is a person. It's the founder of the American aerospace company SpaceX. That's all right. That's fine. Doesn't matter. Doesn't count as a typo or a mistake. It doesn't really matter. Number 3 is the first non-royal female to appear on a Bank of England £10 note. She appeared on the Bank of England £10 note in 1975. She isn't, and I'll explain why she isn't shortly. Right? It may appear that she's right, but she's not. Okay. I know why she appears to be correct, but I know why she's not. Anyway, try concentrate on your head just now. You're in a funny mood tonight. Number 4 is a 3-letter one. It's a university which counts among its alumni Mahatma Gandhi and Ricky Gervais. They both studied here. So that's Mahatma Gandhi, the Indian nationalist politician. Ricky Gervais, the comedian. Oh, I see. That's conversation there. Getting a vodka while you fix that. Christ, Phil, it's Monday. Hey, says Phil. Lockdown. Vodka's kind of quite a benign spirit as spirits go. It's pretty much honourable at any time of day and any day of the week. Number 5. Here's a poetry one. Name the pre-Raphaelite poet who buried poems when his wife died with his wife in the coffin. He put poems in the coffin. Romantic, you know. 7 years later, he thought, hang on a minute. Changed his mind. And he had the whole coffin exhumed to get the poems out. So who's that chap? He's like a fight, don't you? Hangman Gate. Right, Karen's ready already. Boom shaka. So tell me when you're ready. Right, okay, I've got time now to tell you about Hangman. Like, I believe Marion saying that I don't look at guesses while they're on the board. That's not true. You have to remember that I get your comments like a few seconds after you type them, right? It's not immediate. It doesn't happen just like that. So you can type something, it'll appear at your end, and you think I'm not responding, but I've not seen it yet. Right? I think the Hangman actually works pretty well at that point. I ask you for letters, you put letters, sometimes I have to wait a few seconds, then they all come up. Then I've got a list of letters, right? Then I can start doing letters, and then while I'm doing that, I'm looking at the chat there. And I saw the first one. I saw Karen's answer for the Hangman the second that appeared on my screen, and it was the first. So I refute the idea that I'm not looking at answers as they come in. Leslie's hitting Talisker. Nice. Quite classy. So it might seem that your comment's on the screen and I'm not responding to it, but the fact is I've not seen your comment yet. It takes a while. Theakston's. So the miss is on the Talisker and the mister is on the Theakston's. So it looks like it's the mister who's going to be doing the dishes later. If there are dishes to do. Because whiskey equals nae dishes. Obviously, it depends on quantity. Right, is everyone ready? Triangulation are ready. Marion's ready. J Power's ready. We're all ready. Ready and steady. Here we go. You ready for the answers? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Some of these were easy. Some more difficult. So, Tom Cruise and Kelly McGillis, 1986, described as an action drama on Wikipedia, which is probably fair enough. Top Gun, TG. Hey, TG. TG for Top Gun. 2 points if you got TG. You don't have to know the name of the film or the full answer. You just got TG. Number 2, SpaceX founder, always on the news. I can't stand the guy. It rubs me up the wrong way. It's Elon Musk or Elon Musk. Pronounced both ways. Elon Musk. Literally fired a car into space. What a wanker. Number 3, first non-royal woman on a Bank of England £10 note. FN, Florence Nightingale. All right, the nurse. FN, Florence Nightingale. Last 2, I think, are more difficult. I think those first 3 were relatively okay. That's nice. Stands for elongated muskrat. Nice. Gandhi went to a university in Britain. So did Ricky Gervais. They both went to UCL, University College London. And the list of alumni, there, presidents of Kenya and stuff like that, all sorts of people, all sorts of artists and rich people. UCL, University College London. And the last one, like poet who buried his wife with poems, but then dug the poems up 7 years later because he forgot to take a copy. It's stupid. Is DGR, Dante Gabriel Rossetti. So it's quite difficult at the end there. I wonder how many got the Dante Gabriel Rossetti one, because that's pretty difficult. Not the most famous guy. Painter and poet. The pre-Raphaelites weren't before Raphael. They called themselves the pre-Raphaelites. They were 19th century, but they wanted to go back to an older style of painting because they thought it was more beautiful back then and the world was becoming ugly, you know. Bill, that's a good joke, and you've broken your wrist, so you're on the wheel. Bill's on the wheel for that. That made me laugh as well, so I don't always do 2 funnies on the wheel, but I'll do it tonight, right? So Dr. Caesar's Palace actually made me laugh out loud, so and that's worth it. Dr. Caesar's Palace also saying the poet is named after 3 professional motorcyclists. Really? Dante Gabriel Rossetti. I'm unaware. I don't know anything about motorcycling. You'd have to tutor me on all 3 of those. Elon Musk should be arrested for giving his child a stupid name. I saw that the other day, and I can't remember what it is. It's like X1, XX3 or something like that. Fucking stupid. Let me just look it up. Elon Musk. Hello, I'm Elon Musk. The poor must die. I don't think he likes poor people. Children. He's got 7 children. Jesus. Holy bananas. Oh, God. The child was eventually named XAEAXII with X as a first name and AEAXII as a middle name. Kidding me? I mean, like, that's full on all the way celebrity stupid, isn't it? The child was eventually named. This is just swiped straight off of Wikipedia here. XAEAXII. What the hell? Oh, you playing on Musk? Oh. Bad vibes. Right, okay, what it's 8 o'clock. I've still got 2 rounds. Right, hurry up. Here we go. 2 rounds to go. 50-50. Let's do it fast. Right, 50-50. Roads, M5 or M6. Which motorway links Birmingham and Lancaster? This is a UK roads question. Very exciting. I used to hitchhike, so I know this. Which motorway links Birmingham and Lancaster? Nice one. That's the way to play it, Phil. If you got the letters, it doesn't matter if you knew the names or not. So M5 or M6, Birmingham to Lancaster, what road would you usually use for that journey? Number 2, whose dictionary, first published in 1806, standardized American English. American English. Full of words like awesome and G. Is that Collins or Webster? All right. So first proper American dictionary, well, standardized, brought American English to a standard. Was that Collins or Webster? For 2 points, number 2. Number 3, in countries like Malaysia and Indonesia, what kind of thing is a wampi? What's wampi? Is it a fruit or is it a musical instrument? Lee and Perrins. Are they from Worcester? Right, which Britpop band's biggest hits were titled Stay Together and Trash? Were they hits for Elastica or Suede? That's question number 4. Which is a boom bop. Boom bop of a run. Scoring system. A try in rugby union is worth 5 points, but what was it originally worth? 3 points or 0 points? So nowadays, if you score a try in rugby union, that's worth 5 points. But what was it originally worth? Was it originally worth 3 points or 0 points? No, there's just a tiny little error I've got to fix. Some of you might have spotted it as we went through there. But I did tell you at the start, I knew there was going to be mistakes tonight. I hope it hasn't spoiled your enjoyment of the quiz too much. Better organised on how you say Wednesday, I promise you. So just gonna recap these questions for you one more time. Okay. Oh, you have to see all that again. Come on, Paul. Work it out. Right, M5 or M6, which goes from Birmingham to Lancaster? Number 2, Collins or Webster, Standardized American Dictionary, 1806. Number 3, Wampy, fruit or musical instrument. Number 4, pardon me, Stay Together and Trash. Is that Elastica or Suede? I've done it again. And 3 points or 0 points. What was the original score for a try in rugby union? What a mess. Okay, never mind. Right, Karen's ready. Malaysian guy in our team, if he gets this wrong, he's disowned. Well, that's kind of Pretty Patel levels of threat there. You're Tory, Dr. Caesar's Palace. I don't care what the scores are. J Power is my favourite team tonight. J. A J shape. J. J Power. J. Right, already. Yes. Right, let's get on with it. I'm well behind time tonight. We've got one more round after this, then we've got a few more games for names, and then I'll be spinning the wheel for prizes round about past. Which motorway links Birmingham and Lancaster? Birmingham. I'm saying that American. I've got American vibes tonight. The right answer is the M6. M6. There's your M6 there. Birmingham's down here, and then Lancaster's round about from there to there, and then it goes all the way up to the border with Scotland, the M6. At which point it turns into the A74 or the M74. Brilliant. Great knowledge. Okay, Standardized American English, 1806. That is Webster. Webster's dictionary. There's a repro copy of it. Not an original. But that's what it looked like. Number 3. Oh yeah, Wampy. What's Wampy? Wampy is fruit. Okay, it looks like that. I don't know if it's nice. Maybe our Malaysian friend with Dr. Caesar's Palace can tell us if it's nice or not. What I've got no idea is how big they are. Stay Together and Trash. They were hits by Suede. Okay, Suede was the right answer. And Rugby Union, right? Originally, a try was worth, believe it or not, 0 points. What it allowed you to do was to kick at the goals. The only way to score points originally was to kick over the posts. Right? You got points for that, or a point, or whatever. But touching the ball down in, like, whatever the terminology they use, the end zone, like after the line, that allowed you to have an attempt at kicking. So it allowed you to try for a kick. The kick still exists as a conversion, but they discovered that this was quite exciting. So they decided to reward getting a try. Do I get an extra point for not being caught speeding on the M6? No, Louisa, that is incredibly antisocial. You've just spoiled your reputation. You're first in line for the vaccine. You're great things for society, and then you're speeding on the. You can't just start speeding on the M6 just because you got a vaccine. You're power mad. You've lost the plot, Jobson. What? So you've got a Malaysian person and a Chinese person that didn't know about Wampy. Well, maybe it's not a big deal. Maybe it's like oranges in Scotland. Like nobody really eats them. From the Chinese, Huang Pi, a species of strongly scented evergreen trees. The fruit oval about 3 centimeters long, 2 centimeters in diameter. It's like a big grape. Fruit is oval. Grape size, fragrant, citrus. Sounds all right. Tree is popular in China, Vietnam, Philippines, Malaysia, and Indonesia. It's cultivated even in Florida and Hawaii. Okay. You get the picture. M6 Webster, fruit, suede, 0 points. Okay, so how did you get on in that round? I think it was difficult, that one. Well, there's the answer, Bill. Yeah, I know, it's a funny old name. John's impressed. Impressed that he got over 50 miles per hour. Whoa! Level 5! What does it even mean? I want to go more levels. I want to go higher, badder, faster. I want to get ultimate lockdowns. Still on full marks after being very lucky. Good. Well, you keep the luck going. That's what it's all about sometimes. Name a song by Elastica. Elastica were the option in one of those questions. Name any UK chart hit by Elastica. First person to do that in the chat. We'll get on the on a little bonus trivia. Yeah. Hi, Dr. Caesar's Palace. I think it's down in Bristol. We are number 1. We're higher levels. You were on a bike. Connection of Vaseline. That one of there. Was that an answer? See, I don't even know. Let's get the discography out. Singles. Starter lineup connection. Waking up car song. Connection is made. Right. That's the first one that I can see is right. So that's Leslie. Connection is a song. A couple of you have said Van. Let's look that up because I can't see it. I'm just looking at the discography on Wikipedia, which is usually pretty good. Go to everyhit.com because these will be old enough for that to work, and it is the quickest. Lineup connection. There's nothing is shown as Vaz. Maybe it was a non-charting single. Don't know. But Leslie, you're on the wheel for that. Plastica, Republica. Don't care. What football's on? What football could possibly be pissing on my chips tonight? Football. Do me a favour. Right. Double or bust. Here come double or bust. You understand double or bust. 4 points for a right answer. So you can get 20 points. If you put any wrong answers in this round, you get bust. You get 0 points. Okay. So you can leave blanks. You don't have to answer every question. So you choose which ones you're going for. This is the last round for your main score. Okay. I'll check out. I saw that you were first. I'll check out. I've checked it in 2 places now. Cats about Vaseline. Checked it on everyhit.com and Wikipedia. Didn't get anything for Vaseline. I'll look it up again. I'll look somewhere else. But I'll do this just now, okay? So which hot drink is named after a man who was UK Prime Minister from 1830 to 1834? In fact, I had a drink of this today. I popped around to my mum's house this afternoon and I got a cup of this stuff, right? So which hot drink is named after a guy who was UK Prime Minister 1830 to 1834? Liverpool. English football? Nah, don't care. Not interested. Number 2, what do the letters GS stand for on a netball shirt? It's one for all you netballers. Did you used to have to play netball, or did you enjoy playing netball? GS. What does the GS stand for on a netball tap? Thing is, noodle doodles, football's on for ages, and it's only the second half that ever matters. If I ever watch a football game on television these days, which is rare, I only ever watch the second half. First half doesn't mean anything. It's a phony war. Number 3, which country includes regional republics with the names Dagestan, North Ossetia, that's a mistake, you should say Ossetia, not Ossestia, and Karelia? So the country that includes those places, Dagestan, North Ossetia, it should be, and Karelia. Number 4, in the 1995 James Bond film GoldenEye, which British actor plays the villainous Alec Trevelyan, also known as Agent 006? Yeah, Leslie was first in, but I was just wondering about the Vaseline thing. I will look it up. And after all, put 2 on the wheel earlier for Tom Connor game shows, you know what I mean? So number 5 is a year. In which year did Microsoft launch their first Xbox games console and Jack McConnell, remember him, became Scotland's first minister? This was back in the day when Labour were the top dogs here in Scotland. So what year was that? Xbox was released by Microsoft and Jack McConnell was the first minister of Scotland, became the first minister, started the job. So what year was that? Plus or minus 2 years for this one. So if you're 2 years out, you get the points. If you're 3 years out, you bust. Okay, so you decide which ones you want to answer. I will replay them one more time. UK Prime Minister 1830 to 1834 now has a hot drink named after him. Wouldn't we all like that? Who's he? What's the drink? Name the drink. Number 2, GS in netball. What does it mean? Dagestan, North Ossetia, and Karelia are regional republics within which country? They are part of which country? Who played Alec Trevelyan in GoldenEye 1995? Villain. Bit of a double agent. He's a British agent, but he turns out to be a bad guy. Bond kills him. And in which year Microsoft launched the Xbox and Jack McConnell became First Minister of Scotland? Right. Liz is ready first and has bought. That's what we like. That means she's going for all 5. You can only declare balls out if you're going for all 5. Tell me if you're ready, because I need to move on. Noodles are dying to watch, distant, meaningless, soulless, money-driven English football. It's not about it being English. It's the money and all that. Premier football. I like my lower versions. I like going to places. I like non-league. That's where I'm at these days. Edinburgh City, Spartans. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Just at this point, I'd like to remind you, I am doing this for donations. So if you thought tonight's quiz was worth a donation, despite a couple of small mistakes here and there, then I'd love to get a donation off you. There's my little link for my donation thing. Try to feed my family, my lovely daughter. She's getting quite thin. One ball out. Nah, that's nae balls out. It's balls out or nae balls out. The balls are way out for Phil. Spuds are on the table. Confident as well. All right. You know what happens. Okay, you're all ready. Actually, only 3 of you have told me that you're ready. No. 4 of you. Karen J. Power, Phil and Marion 5. Graham 6. 6 of you have told me already. I need one or two more, just to move on to the answers. And then we will find out who is the champion tonight. Them scoresies. Probably loads of you typing away. You see, it takes a few seconds. I'll tell you exactly when the next one pops up. And you can see there. That's Dr. Caesar's Palace, right? That's however long it took them to type that. That's how long it took to get to me. Ball suit, which is a rare condition. Right, here we go. Here come the answers for double or bust. You know how to score this. 4 points for a right answer. If you've gone for one and you get it wrong, then you bust. Tell us what you got bust on, what wrong answer you put. And if you leave it blank, nothing bad happens. Okay, so you can, balls out is going for all 5. Right, here we go. Hot drink, UK Prime Minister. It's Earl Grey tea. Yeah, it's your old pal Earl Grey. Yes. On the netball shirt is goal shooter. Striker, basically. GS. Stan, North Ossetia, Karelia, they are all regional republics in Russia. They're all part of Russia. Stan and North Ossetia are down in the Caucasus. Karelia is up the border with Finland. Baddies, right? Alec Trevelyan plays the bad guy, 006, in GoldenEye. It's Sean Bean. Or Sean Bon. Sean Bean. Sean Bon. That's him. Look, that's him dying at the end of the movie. And that, whoa, going to get you. Oh no. Oops. See, Bond lets him go. Ouch. So that's got to hurt. In the year, right? This could do the whole thing. First Minister, Jack McConnell, Xbox release 2001. So if you said between 99 and 2003, then you got the points. And that's it. That's the quiz. So there's old Jack McConnell. Kind of looked the part, to be honest, looking back on him. Never really cared at the time, but, I don't know. Anyway, that's back in the days when Labour used to be a thing. Earl Grey tea, goal shooter, Russia, Tom Ball, Sheen Bean, and 2001, so 99 to 2003. Right, what'd you get? Hey, Marion's happy. Full 20 in that round. 76 for the Duff. Great score. Great night. Porn Dwarf's got them all right. 72 in total, right? I think this was maybe a slightly easier going quiz tonight compared to Friday. 12 points for a grand total of 50. That's nice work. Phil's beside himself. He's got full marks, so seemed pleased that Liverpool were losing. He is a Manchester United supporter, I think. Is that right? Yeah, it is. Of course it's right. 69 for the Noodle Doos who have stayed with us to this point anyway. They're away to watch the pampered millionaires of Premier League football poncing around for lots and lots of money while I struggle to survive here. Scotland. Thought it was tricky tonight. Yeah, I thought so as well, actually. But the score seemed pretty good. Ah, well, there's backup for that one. The quiz baller's got a lowest ever score, equal 41. I don't know, you keep a track of your highest and lowest. It's good. It encourages me to keep the scoring system more or less same. Because I know you're trying to do your best, you know, compared to previous times. J Power, 38. I've not seen your name before, or if I have seen it, I've forgotten it. J Power, so well done. If that's a first effort, it's pretty good. It gets easier once you realize everything works. And your favorite name tonight? J Power. Mr. Dial, 66. That's not bad. Pretty damn good. Clickety click, 66. Man United fan. Can't afford. Nah, nobody can afford. Nobody can go, but nobody can afford it anyway. I mean, bring back terraces, bring back Fiverr on the game, having a book and all that shit. Rubbish. No, Noodle Doodles. You're the one that support these people. Hope you've all enjoyed this slight atmosphere tonight. Did I put the link up for putting your scores up? That's it there, if I haven't already. Follow the link and upload your score. Tell us what you scored. It's 24 minutes past already. So I'll bet you some quick games for names. I'll do... Where am I? Okay. A couple of seconds to get Where Am I? And we'll play a few rounds of Where Am I, get a few more names on the wheel, and then we'll... Okay, so... I don't know why it's gone past so quickly tonight. I'm obviously in a bit of a fanny about me. Right, okay. Let's get a couple of these. A couple of Where Am I's loaded up. Get that one. Don't need this document anymore. We can close that. Take a little bit of overhead off the... First time at an online quiz. Haven't any physical quizzing before times. Yeah, well, I ain't been that for a little while, Jay. Hopefully, in a couple of months, we might be back. You never know. Let's try this one as well. I'm just setting up a few Where Am I's here, folks. Moments. Difficult ones and some easy ones. How about this one? Have I used this one before? I thought I'd used this one. Well, there might be a repeat here. It's not marked as I've used it before, but I've got me feeling I have used it before. But maybe not. Don't know. My memory is not that good. I need to write everything down, you see. The way I can survive. Right, ready, here we go. So let's get rid of the answers there. And let's get Where Am I activated. Right. Where am I going to start? Let's start here. Okay. Good. Thanks, Robert. Glad you enjoyed it. Hi, more lockdowns. Lockdown for the rest of the month. Could see that one coming, though. So, where the hell are we now? So it's kind of, what kind of foliage is there? Like palm trees. All right. I'm looking at traffic. Motorbike, 4 lanes of cars. which is funny. Not much population here. Pie face, handcrafted, oven fresh. What does that mean? Well, it might be, but I'm looking for the name of a city. It's not Cumbernauld. Oh, here's all it. See, it takes a few sometimes, then they all come through. Nah, not San Jose. It's not Miami, not Orlando, not Melbourne, not Phoenix, not Brisbane, not Florida. Not Wellington, not Tucson, not Orlando. It is in Australia, but where? What's the name of the city? Auckland, Perth, Ludmilla. Now, that was a sign for a wee suburb, but we're talking about, what's the name of the city? Perth, Gold Coast, Durban, Auckland, Brisbane, Perth. No. Brisbane, Perth, Sydney, Gold Coast. No. Pretty sure no one said it yet. I'm just checking back up and down. Oh, hang on. Gary's got it right. Quite a few comments before. It's Darwin. Darwin is correct. Hotter than a pair of Crocs bowls, Paul. This is what Darwin's like. Look. Darwin's got a small population. It's just all roads. Power up at Outback batteries now open. Wow. That looks really depressing. It looks a bit like Barnton. Look, nothing is happening. There's crocodiles everywhere. See down there. I bet if you go down there, there'll be a crocodile. There's a crocodile. Oh, it's a bin. It's a bin. Anyway, Gary, you're on the wheel for that. Well done. Let's do another one. Oops. This was a quicker way to get between tabs. Nice work, Gary. Could tell there were tropical trees. Yeah, that's right. Oh, have I got in the same place again? Right. Oops. Close that one completely. That's a better chance of not getting entirely the wrong thing. Right, okay, right. Here we are. And where are we this time? Oh, look, somebody's phoning me. Where are we now? Well, this is pretty suburban. Go down here a bit, see if we can find some life. Now, this is a feature of this country, is having large areas blurred out. Street view is not everywhere in this country. And where it is, you get large areas blurred out. I think there's some privacy stuff going on. Bordeaux, Bristol, Singapore, Prague, Bruges. No. Let's keep going down here. See if we can find anything. Yeah, so you can't even see the street. Yeah, right. Okay, you got the right idea for country now. In fact, we have a right answer. Berlin, Mr. Mackey. All right, it's Berlin. What about a suburban street life in Berlin? People going about their business on bicycles. European fashion, right? Mr. Mackey, you go on the wheel for a second time tonight. It's just after 8:30. I've got one more of these, then we'll spin the wheel, all right? So let's close that. It's the Gnaenerstrasse in South Berlin. Let's pour on. See what you make of this one. I can't remember which one it is. Right, it's this one. Where are we now? Not in Berlin anymore. Where are we? Tight little streets. Mountains overlooking the place. Quite sunny. Let's see if we can see any people. Not many people about. You ever notice that with street views? Like, it's quite often dead. Ah, Caesar's even been there, Einstrasse. Yeah. Right, what are we saying now? Monaco, Budapest, Corfu, Alicante, Gibraltar, Quebec, Liechtenstein, Zurich, VSL Torrance. Don't know what that is. Hollywood, San Jose, Alicante, Agadir, Cadiz, Muscat, Piedmont, Pompeii, Micia, MCIA, don't know what that is. Marseille, Liechtenstein, Murcia, Geneva, Florence, Muscat, Montpellier, Monaco, Andorra. Yes. Very good. Brilliant, Felix. It is. It's Andorra, and yeah, the capital's called La Vella, but La Valletta is close enough. Valletta's Malta, but Andorra La Vella is the name of the place. You're first to get Andorra. It's pretty much one city in Andorra, so that'll do. You got the queue of the mountains. I don't seem able to move around here. Anyway, no need to worry. We have Felix on the wheel. And we can go over to the wheel right now and start spinning, get some prizes on, okay? Nice work, Felix. Okay, here we go. Prize time. So, wheel of names. So, first prize tonight is supplied by Marion. Look, there's all the names. Been typing them in there, and there they are on the wheel. If I do that, and if I do that slightly, then and then that, and we should see the whole wheel. There we go. Now it's a DVD. And I'll write it down earlier. What's the name of the DVD, Marion? What are we giving away here? In fact, while we're waiting for Marion to respond to that, we'll do the first prize, which will £100,000 scratch tonight. Remember to listen out for Computer Lady, see if she pronounces the name right. Here we go. This is on the wheel. Come on. We got Gary, John, Felix, Emma, John, Simon, Maz, Karen, Bill. Is going to be Caesar's Palace. All right.
Dr. Caesar's Palace.
Ooh, that was good. From Computer Lady, she knew to turn DR into Doctor. That was good. As it was coming to the thing, I thought, oh, she's going to pronounce it Der. But she knows to turn it into Doctor. It's very clever, even without a dot after the DR. So Dr. Caesar's Palace. Now, I think I have sent you a prize before, but it's a while ago. So send me a message, Dr. Caesar's Palace, so that I know where to send your £100,000. Right, Shally Girl. Yeah, Marion, you're right. Your name should be on that wheel. Sorry. So what I'm going to do is just put you on the wheel here. Because Marion gave us a prize. So that gets her on the wheel, you see. Yeah, there you are. Right, okay. Sorry, Marion. Right, here is the DVD of Shally Girls. You know who's going to win it, don't you? Shally Girl. I've never heard of Shally Girls. Is it good? Someone's going to find out. Caesar's Palace is pleased. Right, Leslie, Gary, John. Who's going to get DVD? Is it going to start with Mr. Mackey?
John Mackey.
Yeah. I think the voice Computer Lady might have had an upgrade. She's had two quite successful calls there. Oh, yes. Last time he won £3. Right, one more prize, which is the booze. I think, no, actually, I've got this other prize. A joke book. Look, all I got for Christmas was this lousy joke book. I got this from my daughter, and it turns out it's a bit inappropriate here and there, so I'm giving it away as a prize now. Here we go. Let's see who's going to win the slightly inappropriate. It's going to be Emma, Simon, Maz, Karen, Bill, Leslie, Gary.
Garrett McInnes.
She never does that right. Garamus. Send me a message, Gary. I've got your address message anyway, because I need to sort out how to get your meteorite to you from Mr. Wood's fossil shop. Okay, time for the beer prize, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the beer. Next winner is the last winner for tonight, and it will be the Cross Borders beer delivered right to your house for you to drink with your mouth. Here we go. Hey, guys, pleased. Right, Emma, Simon, Karen, Bill, Leslie, maybe. It's the Stokes.
Leslie Stokes.
Brilliant. Nice one, Leslie. That is Cross Borders beer for you, and I'll get it there tomorrow morning. And I don't think they're too affected by lockdowns. I think they're still brewing, and because it's not public situation, it's a brewery, so it's all right. Although you can go and drink there sometimes. Obviously not right at the moment. Can people donate prizes now? Yeah, well, yeah. You see, the thing is, Maz, I did this on Christmas Day. And, well, no, actually, specifically on Boxing Day, I did this. And it was extremely, it was great fun. Right? I said, I only thought of it on Boxing Day, on the morning of Boxing Day, because I was doing a quiz on Boxing Day. And I thought, what? Loads of people would have got some stuff that they didn't really want, you know, unwanted prizes. So I said, right, if you've got an unwanted prize and you're prepared to post it to a winner, that's important, then get in touch. If it's a prize worth putting on, then I'll put you, okay? And then you can send the prize, you know what I mean? So it sort of seems to have gone on a little bit, like man does this DVD today. How could I say no? Shally Girls DVD, you know what I mean? It's not every day you get that. So I said, yeah, right. I have to say, Louisa did offer us a packet of Deflatine by Rennie's, and I wasn't really going for that. I said okay. I've not really done anything about it. I'm like, I'm not. It's like belly medicine. I'm not even sure it is. Shally Girl. Look at this film. Oh my god, it looks really bad. I suppose quality control's a bit of an issue. So, Shally Girl is a 2011 romantic comedy sports film. Romantic comedy sports film directed by Phil Trail. Oh, right, yeah, Phil Trail. The film stars Felicity Jones, Ed Westwick, Tamsin Egerton, Ken Dukin, Sophia Bush, Bill Bailey. Bill Bailey. That Bill Bailey? That is that Bill Bailey. Brooke Shields and Bill Nye. Oh no. I hate him. I don't even hate people because it's not my personality. I'm quite loving, you know, but I hate Bill Nye. The hell? What kind of madness is it? Filmed on location at Sant Acton and Edinburgh. No one will get that if I do Where Am I? And in Garmisch Partenkirchen, which was a host of the Winter Olympics back in the day. I'm totally two minds what to do about that, Louisa. I suppose I should just take them. I need a bit more organisation to get pictures and make them like prize pictures before the quiz. But this is what Jock's getting anyway. DVD of Shally Girls. Well, it's got Bill Bailey in it, so like it's not utterly rubbish, right? Because Bill Bailey's great, obviously. A fantastic snowmantic comedy, really. They thought of that and then they wrote it. Snowmantic. Yeah, we'll probably do him as much good. What's the grandma? Jesus. Ooh, the film earned 4.8 million on an £8 million budget, so it is a disaster for the investors. That's poor. Plot. Kim Matthews is introduced by a television presenter as a former skateboarding champion whose mother was killed in a car accident. Hang on a second. Comedy. Yeah, romantic comedy. Mother was killed in a car accident. It's comedy. Kim gives up skateboarding and works in a burger bar. Oh yeah, look, middle class person's written that, and they've thought, what's the worst thing you could ever do? Oh, let's get a job in a burger factory, a burger joint. Classic middle class script writing. Household bills to help her father, Bill Bailey. This does look awful. Gets a better job as a better job as a chalet girl. Yeah, it's a better job. Yeah. Kim is instantly attracted to Johnny, Ed Westwick, the rich son of Bill Nighy. Takes Kim to a club where they get drunk. Oh. Then they go to, the family are out in Gorgie. Oh no. Georgie. Not Gorgie. Kim, Mickey, look at the names. Georgie's friend Jules. George, Kim, Mickey, and Georgie's friend Jules. Blimey. In love with Kim. Break up. Fails to make the high jump. What? Obstacle. Oh God almighty, look at it. Ed Westwick took the role of Johnny as he liked the idea of portraying a nice guy. Marion, what are you doing with this movie? Like, you hate movies. Marion's always said like she doesn't like quiz questions about films, doesn't like movies. No wonder if this is what's on your shelf, you know. You need to watch Zardoz. I'll sort you out. Gordon Bennett. Right, I'm out of here. Go and look after the girl. Thanks for doing the quiz, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a pleasure having you all here. There's nothing to get on with, Marion, except taking the mick out of this film. That's all there is that's left to do. Have you watched? Or was it a gift that you never got around to watching? Have you actually watched it? And what did you think of it? Because I'm just basing this on a quick Wikipedia. It might be great. Who knows? What's this? The first draft of the script was delivered on Christmas Eve 2007 with a further 122 versions created before shooting would finish. So this is the film you watch is the 124th draft. That's mental. Surely, after that much rewriting, it's the best film in the world. Yeah, so thing is, Maz, yeah, thank you. You too, have a good night. If guaranteed, and you can give away that you can promise you're going to post, get in touch. Do it on the Facebook page. I'll send you John's address, Marion. Thanks for promising to post it. Zardoz, I'm sure this is great in its own way. I'm sure it's films is films, isn't it? They're all great, really. Ski machines, Sant Acton am Arberg. Well, looks all right. Well, that looks a bit ski-y. I wonder if Bill Nighy is ski-y. There's loads of reasons why I don't like Bill Nighy, and one of them is his name, because I don't know how to say it. Nighy. Nighy. You know what I mean? Filming. Box office. Figure was the place for a new film since April 2010. But it was the top placed new film in the UK. £500,000 in fact. Oh, hard work making films, isn't it? Oh. Oh. Nice. Yeah, thank you, Emma. Thanks for coming. Right, I'll see you later. I'm ending. I'll see you on Wednesday. Mwah.